Hey there, welcome back to Beauty Bee and welcome to my monthly get ready with me using my Those eyeshadows. This is coming pretty late in the month, I think. I kind of ran out of time to do this. Honestly, I feel like I've barely used my Those eyeshadows this month, with the exception of this shade, which I think I'm sitting at like 9 uses on, despite only having rolled it in like on the 5th of the month. But there is what my little palette looks like. We're not ready for my palette yet. I haven't put anything on the rest of my face. I think I'm going to keep things really minimal today. I'm just going to use this Purely's Priming Moisturizer as my only skincare. I'm not going outside today, so I don't feel any desire to put on any sunscreen. So this is just all I'll be using. I've been quite liking this. It is an easy one and done. And clearly not feeling very done up today. I mean, I'm wearing my Midwest Mom barbecue t-shirt. It says Keep It Wild. It's from Old Navy. I am not a Midwestern mom myself, but I have one. And I'm very familiar and very fond with the stylistic choices of that group. So, there's my skincare done. Quick and easy. I'm gonna give that just a second to sink in and do my brows. In the meantime, I'm just using my brow pencil. This is the one that I got from the Balm when I did that little haul video. And it's really nice, but it's one of those really thin brow pencils that goes really quickly. I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to be done with this in like 4 weeks, which is fine because I paid $3 for this. However, I think these are usually closer to like 12 or 15, and no. We are not doing what? You finish a brow pencil every 3 to 4 weeks, you would go through 13 to 17 in a year. So if they cost like $12, then you're looking at between $150 and $200 on brow pencils. Absolutely not. No. So I will probably just be sticking with my $2 e.l.f. one in the future, because that one lasts me a good amount of time. That one lasts me between 2 and 3 months. I meant for that to be like a 3-second thing while I waited for my primer to sink in, but you know, that works too. We got my thoughts out. So next up, I will need some eyeshadow primer. Just gonna use the Milani one that I pretty much always use. I'm really glad that you cannot see my vanity right now, because it is, it's a total mess. The little shelf that I had up, or that I've had up, that was holding all of my fragrance, broke. It just came off the wall. It was stuck on with those like command strips, and it had been hanging up using those command strips for over a year at this point. And previously, I'd had that same shelf using the same type of command strips up on my wall at my other apartment for well over a year. Well, maybe not a year. Maybe it was more like 7 or 8 months at the old apartment, but it just came right off the wall. It broke in the process. So now all of my fragrance is sitting on my vanity too, and it was already a little bit cluttered, but now it's the biggest mess, and I need to figure things out. I did buy another shelf, I just haven't installed it yet, but I have the tools to do it. That should be on my to-do list for tonight, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I am not doing a good job of staying on task today with my get ready with me, but you know what? I feel like these always turn into the videos where I get ready with me using my Those eyeshadows, but also just talk about anything that I want to. That doesn't seem to fit with my other videos. So we'll go with that. It's a little bit of a lengthy title and would probably scare newcomers off, but oh well. It's an honest description of these videos. So now we finally get to the pan those eyeshadows portion. And I think I want to use this pink for sure. I want to use this yellow because I am so far behind on using this yellow. I think I've used it like twice maybe. It might be just maybe 3 times. I definitely haven't used it any more than 3 times. And this beige, I would like to hit my 10 uses on just so I know that I will be able to roll out something in the next update. So I think I'm going to start with the yellow. Grabbed a lot of brushes. So I have this just big old blending brush. I'm going to stick that in my crease, up in my transition area, just a little bit of it everywhere that isn't my lid. This is a really soft shade, but I think that works for me. I don't really want a super intense pastel yellow. I don't even know what I would do with that. And you know, on me this still shows up. I don't know that that would be true for a lot of people, but for me it still shows up. Watch it not translate on camera at all as I'm talking about it showing up on me. I promise that in person I can see it. Okay. And I mean, I'm using a blending brush for this, so I'm not exactly putting on a ton of product. I could definitely build this up and have built this up using like a shading brush. Okay. So that's good to go. Now I'm going to further define the deepest part of my crease using that beige. It's still not super deep, but it is significantly deeper than the yellow. And I think it will give me some definition without being too harsh. It's like I want to do my makeup, but I don't want to feel too imbalanced. I mean, I'm still wearing like Old Navy graphic t-shirt and black capri leggings. So it would look weird if I was so full glam, I think, but I feel like this is striking a nice balance. And then finally, as far as the shades we've already discussed anyway, I want to go into this Vizier shade. This is a rosy pink shade from Petite Pro 2, I think. And I've got that on my finger. I'm going to wet my finger because this is not an intense shade whatsoever. Come on, spritz. Thank you. There we are. I mean, look, I spritzed my finger and it's still nothing crazy. But I do have a topper shade that I want to play with, so it kind of works out for me. I'm gonna have to spritz again. Oh yeah, this mist is on my chopping block and it does not smell good. Yeah, that can go. That can go. Cool. We're one item down from the original set of chopping block products. Okay, now I think I could use something around the perimeter of my eyes. However, I'm not seeing anything right off the bat that I really want to use. So, ideas, thoughts? Let's go with another product that I'm using in a different project. This is my NYX Ultimate Edit in Ash, and I'm using this lightest shade with the goal of hitting pan. So, just running that under my eyes. I probably could have used that light beige brown shade that's actually in my pan those eyeshadows, but you know. Why would I use my Pan Those Eyeshadows shades in my video entitled Get Ready With Me Using My Pan Those Eyeshadows? You know not to expect things like that. On this channel? No. And because I don't have a whole lot of self-control, I'm also putting that on a little bit of my upper lash line. And let's deepen up my outer corner a tad with that too. Why not? Okay. I think that is looking good. And now for the topper shades that I was discussing. I just received these from Influenster today. I actually didn't know I was getting these. I got the email that I was in this campaign after I opened the package. So I received 4 of these NYX Ultimate Glow Shots, which are liquid eyeshadows. I got the shades Grapefruit Glow, which is a pink. This looks super pretty. I think this is the one I'm most excited for. Come Through Coconut, which is a white, which, again, super pretty, super excited. This shade, High Key Lychee. Do I just not know how to say this fruit name? That makes more sense if it's lychee. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Which is a really light gold. And then the one that I am least excited about is Wow Cacao. I'm probably not going to open this one, at least for a while. I will give the other 3 a good go, and if I don't love these, I'm not gonna love this one, so I will pass it along to my sister or something. If I do really like these, I might want this, so we'll figure that out later. But I think I want to try a little bit of this pink, which was the Grapefruit Glow shade. I'm also supposed to be getting my Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale package at any moment. So I'm pretty excited about that. I didn't go absolutely ham, but I did go a little bit absolutely ham at Target when they had their candles for 40% off. So yeah. I'll do a video when I get my Bath & Body Works stuff, but I just trailed that sentence off into nowhere because this eyeshadow is so pretty. It's not insane, but it's a nice level of shine. I do like this. This is pretty. And it doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel like it dries down immediately, but my eyelid doesn't feel wet anymore on that side. I think I'm gonna really like these. I want to use a little bit of the white too. just to stick in my inner corner. RIP my nails after this video, which is a shame because I really like this color. But, oh well. They are really in there though. I think that means that they're the stopper is doing a good job of cleaning off the brush. Well, not the brush, the applicator. It's a little almost hexagonal applicator. It's an interesting shape. It's not one that I know that I've seen before. Oh, that is a very different formula than the pink. That has a lot more almost glitter to it. I don't know that the pink had any glitter whatsoever. However, we've discussed many times on this channel how much I love a glowy white eyeshadow, and that is a glowy white eyeshadow. I'm not sure it was really great to go with this look, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, I will put on some mascara. I'll be using the Tarte Gifted Magic. Now for some blush, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. blush palette, in particular this lighter sort of pastel pink shade. I'm just gonna go with this blush brush. It's a flatter blush brush than most of my other ones, but I like it. I mean, it works. I don't want to do a whole lot with the rest of my face. Again, trying to keep this to more of a neutral, lighter makeup to match my outfit. But, let's see. I do think I could use a little bit of bronzer. So let's go into Laguna. Actually, I could use my Tarte one. Where is that? Found it. Took me too long, but I did find it. This is what that looks like. This is just a little bit glowier than Laguna is, and I'm wanting something to go over much of my face, so I figured this would make more sense. Laguna I like to use in a little bit more of a targeted way. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it bother people when I don't put my hair back to do these videos? Because usually at some point during the video it starts bothering me, but I also don't do anything to change that for future videos. Okay, bronzer is on. Now, I pulled out just a tinted lip balm. This one's from NARS, but let's just go with it. I was gonna say I feel like I should go through my stuff and see if there's another color that would work, but I don't care. This will look pretty, because it looks nice with anything. This is their Afterglow lip balm in Dolce Vita, and it is the perfect my lips, but just slightly more pigmented. Love that about it. And let's see, I do want a little bit of highlight. I don't know where I've hidden my highlighters. Correction, I do know where I've hidden my highlighters. And I think I'm going to go into a little mixture of this Luxie one and this Copacetic Cosmetics. I'm just going to sort of cup the apple of my cheek with my highlight and take it back a little. I've been realizing that I don't like taking my highlight as far back as I often used to. because right around here is probably where my acne scarring is the worst. And I don't have like really pigmented acne scars. Most of mine take the form of like ice pick scars, so they're like holes in the skin. They almost look like pores. Sometimes I use a pore filling primer on them. But anyway, I just find that keeping my highlight to a little bit of a more targeted area on my cheeks is, I think, a little bit younger, a little bit fresher, and just a little bit more flattering for me personally. Anyway, so off topic this entire video. Here is the final look. Thing that's inspiring any really strong feelings because it's pretty basic, pretty quick, pretty easy. But that was kind of the goal, so mission accomplished. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. You would probably like it around here. And definitely check back on around the 5th of the month to see if I'm able to roll out any of these shades. Spoiler, I'm pretty sure I'm able to roll out the beige because I think this was use number 10, and even if it was use number 9, I don't foresee myself having any difficulty hitting one more use in the next week or so. Thanks again, and I hope I see you all next time. Bye!